What I want to say in this video is stop decorating your slides. Have you ever felt that your slides were too plain and very much needed some decorations? I see many presenters in this situation not knowing what to do with slides they felt was boring. One common thing that these individuals ended up doing is decorating the slides to make them more interesting. Does this really work? Welcome to another episode of Amazing Sticky Presentations inspired by Sticky Spy, bringing you tips, ideas, design for better presentation, turning your ideas into lasting impressions. Hi, I'm Tiantek with Sticky Spy. One big mistake that many individuals make with their presentations is adding decorations to their existing slide. This will not make slides more interesting, but actually make them more complex and complicated. Sometimes even confusing. Adding decoration to slides is not a good idea if you want to improve the degree of excitement in the presentation visuals. If your slides are boring, very wordy, and complicated, it is better to relook and refocus at the content. This will allow us to declutter and simplify the otherwise complicated and confusing content. We can easily do this by first ensuring that we have a clear understanding of the content, identify the purpose for presenting the content, and removing content that doesn't meet the purpose. The resulting content will be simpler and more focused. This also applies to number slides and charts. If a slide contains a complex chart that is difficult to understand, we want to relook at the data, then decide if all data is required to be shown. Or we should only show less but more relevant data. This will make it simpler and easier to understand when presented on slides. Have you subscribed to this channel? If you have not, why not consider clicking on the subscribe button below? It will encourage me to create more videos like that. And how about giving this video a like? Once we have decided on a much simpler and focused content, we can decide how those content can be displayed on slides. I call this design. So we should design our presentation slide instead of decorating them. Decorating slide create a mess of content because the original content was already messy, and adding decoration on it will create more mess. To give your audience a better experience during your presentation delivery, consider redesigning your slides content instead of decorating them. Do you currently have lots of existing slides that require redesigning? Let me know in the comments below. I will love to hear about them. That's about all I have for you in this video. Until my next video, stop decorating your slides, but instead redesigning them for higher impact presentations. Bye bye.